What's up, everybody? It's the Rogue in Disguise North American community contributor for World of Warships Blitz. But today, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn that bell to catch all that we do. Today we're going to be talking about the Sun Yat-sen, Tier 9 premium battleship that's kind of cool, kind of alright. Overall, kind of leaving me going, it should have been a little bit more than what I'm being presented here. 56,697 hit points. It's pretty close to 57k hit points, which isn't too bad. Granted, it's a battleship. I think everybody around that tier is okay. In comparison to other battleships at tier 9, I don't know. Its armor's a little weak. Its dispersion is kind of bad with its 457mm main guns. It's got a decent range out at 14.67 kilometer range on the main guns, but is fair at 28 knots. The one thing I do kind of like is that it has 20% fire and flooding resistance, and the torpedo damage reduction could be a little higher in my personal opinion, but the damage reduction at 18% is pretty nice. Main guns, like I said, 457. Reload time is actually pretty quick at 16.13 seconds. This is after I was able to get the equipment on there and certain other mods. Actually come out of the box at 17.5 seconds, so we knocked off quite a bit of time on there, but just having to deliver 16 seconds. But it's in a 3x2 facets, so that means you're only going to get 6 guns, and that's probably why the reload time is so quick. Like I said, the range isn't too bad. It's almost 15 kilometers at 14.69 kilometers. The main battery high explosive damage is pretty comparable to, say, Nelson at tier 7 with its HE damage at just 1300. But the chance of setting a fire is at 15%, so it does have a chance to set a fire pretty well. Main battery armor piercing damage, however, is pretty nice at 2,266. But then again, I would hit a Montana with it or an Alsace. I wouldn't get very high numbers anywhere close. It'd be like 800-900 damage. But then again, I'm hitting somewhere in the midship. I figured it'd be at least 1,000 in the midship. But no, even on somewhere near the stern sometimes, or up in the front of the bow of the boat, I would get maybe about 1,200, 1,300. If I'd hit a Citadel strike, it'd be 5,723 damage, which was actually pretty nice to see. Smack hard, but it's only 6 guns, so hence the quick reload time. There's some good sides and bad sides to that. I mean, you got a smaller gun count. They're bigger guns, but you got a smaller gun count. The turret traverse speed was kind of slow. But then again, I just kept my guns kind of pretty much at one side and kind of trolled back and forth, and I would move my guns over to the other side if I came back around or something. Depends on how you guys want to play. Secondary guns were okay, but I feel like they're not enough to go into deter a destroyer enough. I mean, like, most destroyers just kind of laughed at me and were like, eat torpedoes, Mr. Rogue Pressy Man. So I was like, okay, I ate a lot of torpedoes, but hardly got floods, which is kind of interesting. The anti-aircraft armament, though, is pretty nice. I mean, it could be a little better. 222 at 4.20 kilometers for the large caliber AE damage, and for the small caliber damage, it gets a little better at 340 at 2.10 kilometers. Surface detection is at 11.64 kilometers. You could probably get that down with whatever. I just want to make a quick side note about the anti-aircraft armament. You do have air defense alert 2, and as far as the dispersion with these 457mm main guns, you do have precise aiming system number 2 to assist with the dispersion a little bit, but I wouldn't count your whole world with this situation. The historical camouflage, there's going to be 2 historical camouflages to choose from. The regular historical camouflage and the Sun Yat-sen 2059 space camo. It has a space camo. Sun Yat-sen 2059. There is no difference in the stats between the camouflage and the historical camouflage. The space camo is kind of cool looking to a degree, but I figured it should have been a little bit more spacey looking, though I do like the look of the helicopter on the back of the ship. Kind of cool, but you'd figure a helicopter in 2059, it'd be a little bit better than a kind of a white Black Hawk that's kind of on the back of it right now, which is kind of looking like a Black Hawk. You guys like the video? Let me know. I was in the comments. Oh, but yes. We'll see you guys on the live streams. Hope you guys check out the link in the description for all our social media platforms. We're getting a little bit better, more in tune with what we're doing with some of the tools that we've been presented recently on our channel. We are on our way to 500. We're at 400. So until the next video, don't do anything I wouldn't do twice. You guys have a great day. Be well. And stay healthy. Stay out of trouble. I'm out of bail money.